Have you ever felt like you're running on a hamster wheel? Working harder and harder, but not getting any closer to your goals. You put in the long hours, you sacrifice your weekends, but the results just don't match the effort. It's frustrating, right? Well, what if I told you there's a better way? A way to achieve more by doing less. It's not about being lazy, it's about being smart. Let me share a powerful story that completely changed how I look at work and success. Imagine a bustling kingdom, famous for its magnificent royal garments. In this kingdom lived two tailors, Alex and Ben. Both were incredibly skilled, but they had very different approaches to their craft. The king announced a grand challenge. Whoever could create the most exquisite royal robe in 30 days would be named the royal tailor, a position of immense honor and wealth. Alex, driven by the motto "hard work pays off," started immediately. He was a machine. From sunrise to well past midnight, the sound of his scissors and sewing machine filled his workshop. He barely slept, ate his meals at his workbench, and pushed himself to the absolute limit. He meticulously cut the finest silks and threaded needles with lightning speed. His workshop was a whirlwind of activity, a testament to his sheer dedication and effort. He believed that the more hours he put in, the better his final product would be. Meanwhile, Ben's workshop was surprisingly quiet. For the first full week, he didn't touch a single piece of fabric. Instead, he spent his days in the royal library, studying patterns of old royal garments, researching new dyeing techniques, and sketching innovative designs. He observed the way sunlight hit the throne room, imagining how the colors of the robe would shimmer. He even learned a new, complex embroidery stitch from an old book. People in the town started to whisper, "Is Ben even trying?" They asked, "Alice is working day and night, but Ben is just reading and drawing." After that first week of intense preparation, Ben finally started his work. But he didn't just start sewing. He spent 2 more days creating a set of specialized tools. He designed a new type of cutting guide that allowed him to cut multiple layers of fabric with perfect precision in a single slice. He modified his sewing machine to handle the delicate gold thread without it constantly breaking, a common problem that always slowed Alex down. He even created a mannequin perfectly shaped to the king's measurements, so he could drape and adjust the fabric flawlessly. While Alex was struggling with tangled threads and recutting uneven pieces, Ben was gliding through the process. His smart preparation paid off immensely. His cuts were perfect, his stitching was efficient, and his design was revolutionary. He wasn't working nearly as many hours as Alex, but his progress was twice as fast, and the quality was on another level. He had time to rest, to step back and assess his work with a fresh mind. On the final day, both tailors presented their robes. Alex, exhausted but proud, unveiled a beautiful robe. It was expertly made, a product of immense hard work. The court applauded his effort. Then, Ben revealed his creation. The court gasped. It wasn't just a robe. It was a masterpiece. The colors seemed to dance in the light. The embroidery told a story of the kingdom's history, and the fit was absolutely perfect. It was clear that while Alex's robe was the product of hard work, Ben's was the product of smart work. The king, without hesitation, declared Ben the new royal tailor. This story isn't just about sewing. It's a powerful lesson for all of us. How many times have we jumped into a task like Alex, relying on brute force and long hours? We answer every email immediately. We attend every meeting. We stay late just to show we're working hard. But are we really being effective? Ben's approach shows us the power of sharpening the saw. That initial period of planning, learning, and creating systems might look like you're not working, but it's the most valuable work you can do. It's about taking a step back to find a better way forward. It's asking, is there a tool I could use to automate this? Is there a skill I could learn that would make this task faster in the long run? Can I create a template or a process to avoid redoing the same work over and over? Working smart isn't about finding shortcuts to do a sloppy job. It's about strategically investing your time and energy to create a bigger impact with less effort. It's about quality over quantity, strategy over stamina. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed and buried in work, take a moment. Step back and think like Ben. Are you just sewing frantically? Or are you taking the time to design a better sewing machine? The answer could be the difference between simply working hard and achieving true success. What do you think Have you had a Ben moment in your own life? Share your story in the comments below. I'd love to read it. And if this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories to help you work smarter, not harder. Thanks for watching.